Good morning, sunshine. Welcome to my vlog. I wake up at 5 every morning during the week, and sometimes even on the weekends because I'm an early riser. This morning I am going to go to the gym, but not before my morning routine, which includes lemon water in my favorite mug and some journaling outside. I've lived here for years now, and the view never gets old. If anything, I'm nervous for the day when I won't live here anymore and I already miss the view. I can hear someone else's alarm going off somewhere in the building. It'll be nice to have company in the land of the waking. Once my lemon water's done, we go in for the good stuff. I am a black coffee drinker because I am a hardo. Hold for applause. I bought these mugs at an antique store in San Diego, in part because I refer to my husband as Farm Boy sometimes, in reference to Princess Bride. The heroic Wesley is called Farm Boy, and the hot woman is always like, "Fetch me my pitcher." She doesn't say it that way, but that's how I say it to my husband. Yawns. We're back to journaling with our second cup of coffee before we head off to the gym. A moment for the Vim Vendors view. If you haven't seen Perfect Days, what are you doing? Go watch it. After the gym, I had to get gas, and I took Annabelle, my car, for a car wash. In celebration of the little things in life, being in a car wash is one of the coolest things ever. I love it. I love the way that the noodles feel when they scrape over the car. They're so heavy you can actually feel them shaking the car. It's very cool. And then you get a little rain shower. Unclean, if I were green, I would die. Dabba-dee, dabba-die, dabba-dee, dabba-die. It's great that I'm taking care of Annabelle, but you should know that the needs maintenance light has been on in my car for a very, very, very long time. And my husband is about to yell at me for that. No, I did not schedule the thing for the thing.
Because, she's gonna die.
Don't say that. She did feel weird. Okay, I've eaten, I've showered. Now I'm going to blow dry my hair, only partially because I can't be arsed to do it the whole way. Anyone with curly hair who uses a diffuser knows that diffusing your hair takes 10 billion years, and I don't have that kind of time, so I only blow dry it part of the way. I blow dry my bangs, or my curtain bangs, or whatever they're called, and then the rest I half air dry, half diffuse. Put on a smidge of makeup. I actually didn't record doing my makeup because I think I'm going to do a video on that later. I wrote an entire Substack about my favorite products and how I'm a beauty product loyalist, in part because I get dermatitis flare-ups and I do not like experimenting, and I feel as if I am one of very few people on the internet who doesn't experiment with makeup products. I have my go-to and I do not change them up. Now we need to optimize and strategize and synergize and collaborate cross-functionally if possible. You're not sharing your screen if you need us. Yes, I can see the numbers. Do we need to debrief on the pain points? How could we add more value? Do we need to hop on a call at the end of the week to work through the optics on that? We don't want to be working in a silo. All right, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Something on your calendar, something
Please,
quick
yeah, sure.
to
No
make
problem, yeah. In my last vlog, I was all worried about opening a bottle of wine on a Wednesday. We're not even going to put you through that rigmarole. We're just going to open it. We're not going to agonize over it. Right about now, you think so, brother? Or, no, let's see. Work hurt my feelings today. I set myself a bunch of goals to do in my free time, like making these videos and trying to sort out what I'm going to do with my life. But I also have a job. And today, my job was mean to me. So I'm going to make myself a delicious little cocktail because this is one of the few sparkling features of adulthood. You're allowed to have fun little drinks whenever you want. So here goes. Tequila reposado, some sparkling water, a squirt, and I don't have any limes, so lemons will have to suffice. Oh, and I think we'll put some Cointreau in it because this is what goes in margaritas. Okay, here goes. Oh, I need a shot glass. All that's in here is tequila, Cointreau, and lemon. Ideally lime, but we went with what we had. I love that I'm doing this as if I'm a bartender. I don't know what I'm doing. We're vibing. You know it's right when this gets real cold. What kind of glass do I want to put it in? I lied to you. Normally I put squirt in it, but it feels so inappropriate to say that. But I already have a lemon soda open, so I'm going to use that. Please hold. This is a sparkling ice of the lemonade variety. It has no sugar and therefore will not taste as good as the squirt will. And you know what? If this drink doesn't taste good, that is the last straw in what has been a long day of fuckery. And I will probably throw it out and begin again with a squirt. I'm just warning you and myself. She needs a little spin. Dip it low, pick it up slow, roll it all around. That is one of the tastiest cocktails I've ever had. Good grief, Haley. Chin chin. Now that I have my drink, we can have a little talk. This is hard. And I already knew that it was hard because I've been going through it for a while before I've been filming any of it. And I don't want to sound like I'm beating a dead horse, but I don't like my job. I don't know where I'm going and I don't know what I'm doing. That is the entire point of the YouTube series that I've been posting about. And with these vlogs, I've been trying to have a different approach, think about it a little bit more like I'm in a film, reminding myself of how beautiful the simple moments in life can be. That's why I like to watch vlogs. All of a sudden, everyday activities like going to the gym, putting on your makeup, doing your work, even there's something meditative and even poetic about it. And I do think that ultimately the vlogging is ushering me into that mindset more easily than I could have done if I weren't doing it. So I'm going to keep it up. But it's also just hard not to feel as if I'm going to make every single video womp womp. It's Eeyore here in the unhappiness brigade. But I have a drink, so everything's all right with the world. I'm going to tell you 3 fantastic things to jump scare my bad mood out of me. Item number 1, I have started reading this book. Actually, let me get it. Let me get it for you. The Drunken Silenus by Morgan Meis. The subtitle is On Gods, Goats, and the Cracks in Reality. I could tell from that subtitle alone, that's my vibe. It is a part of a trilogy that he's written. The next one is The Grand Valley. Oh, no, that's the last one. The next one is The Fate of Animals. And the last one is The Grand Valley. I discovered this trilogy in an article in the New York Review of Books. Holy McMoly. The pull quotes that article used enchanted me. And I immediately went to thriftbooks.com and I ordered it. It is incroyable. I am laughing. I feel like I'm sitting right next to him, listening to him wax poetic about the interior of his mind. And it's a very random place. And my mind, too, is very random. So I feel seen. I don't even want to tell you really what it's about for fear that I will put you off of the book. It doesn't fit neatly into a summary. He is an art historian. I think he's an art historian. Yeah, he writes about art and culture. I mean, name a person more up my alley than this man. I love art and I love culture. He's living in Antwerp with his wife and has nothing to do except for cook for and otherwise care for his wife, which he admits to loving. We love a safe man. But he has nothing else to do. And so he says to himself, what should I do here in Antwerp? And he decides that he's going to write about Rubens, a famous painter who also lived in Antwerp. But he doesn't like Rubens. And he decides, what an interesting thought experiment to write about an artist I don't actually really care for. He wants the style to be direct, sometimes even downright agitated in nature. I want it to be funny and strange. He's doing that very well so far. I wanted it, I'm quoting him, I wanted it to be shamelessly intellectual at times and shamelessly crude at others. I wanted this style to be able to touch on deep things, profound problems of being alive, but also to let those problems hang unresolved, to raise issues of some import, and then also to laugh at them. I wanted to create a style that would unfold in spirals rather than in lines. Let me tell you, if that isn't exactly what I'm trying to do right now, I don't know what is. Morgan, we are simpatico. I see you, I hear you, and I love you. That's exactly what I want. I want to embrace that my life is evolving in spirals and not linearly. I want to not be so worried about that fact. I want to instead be like, hey, look, whoop-de-doo, a curlicue slide. This is awesome. Let's fucking go. And I think I can get there. And some days I am there. Just today, I'm not there. And it's because I got one too many messages on MS Teams. I got one too many emails with a cranky attitude. And I was asked to do one too many tasks. I inhaled my lunch without breathing. I normally like to have my lunch in a more leisurely pace, maybe even watch an episode of John Oliver. I wasn't able to do that because I had ping, 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 5 different things to do. And now I have indigestion because I just inhaled my lunch. But that's okay because we're going to have our sweet, sweet little tequila drink and we're going to get back on track. I should really go for a walk. But one, I'm trying not to shit on myself, which is what my therapist calls it when you tell yourself all the things you should be doing. Fun little pun on shitting on yourself, which I haven't done, shockingly, but never say never. There's always a first time for shitting your pants. How did I get here? Oh, look, another ping. What could you possibly want from me? Okay. Laughter is the only medicine. Ha 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 ha. What was I even saying? I don't know, but final thought for you right now. There's this itchy patch right here that I'm sure you can see in this video. And that is what happens when you're trying to slow roll your way into a tretinoin of sorts. I have the lowest dose that my dermatologist gives people, and I'm literally using it once a week, but I used it yesterday for my one time this week. And I'm here an itchy patch of dry skin. Things we do to beautify ourselves. Oh, my 3 things. Okay, so we've got so far wonderful book and new idol, Morgan Meis, whatever. That's number 1. Number 2, I made myself a little drink in a fun glass that I bought when I was in Santa Barbara after my husband proposed to me and took me there on a surprise trip. So this is a very positive glass, hand blown, or so they had told me. I don't know, I didn't watch them. Oh, God, it really is so good. You know what it tastes like? It tastes a little bit like a lemon popsicle because it's very tart and very cold that was melted down and then tequila was added to it. And who doesn't want a piece of that? Last item. Come on, Haley, you can think of one more good thing, one more good thing, one more good thing. When I'm making these kinds of lists, I hate when I just do like, oh, I'm happy that I have 2 legs and 10 fingers. Because whilst that is worth being grateful for, I don't know, maybe I'm too highfalutin, but it just doesn't register emotionally in the same way. I read a good book today, or my tequila drink is fabulous. I need something that's more visceral and present in order to actually feel joy emanate from the list. You know what? I'm going to eat pasta for dinner, and that is always good news. I know that in the last vlog I made, I also made pasta for dinner. I'm a pasta monster. I don't think that I should apologize. It brings me joy. Namaste.
Ni 2 är ju det bästa som har hänt mig.
Bäst som har skjedd deg? Skal vi vært der litt mer, da?